Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Really? Wait. I would like to know the date, because we know these pills been prescribed. Now that's a hard guess now, because really, when does this start? The pills were prescribed in July 42. I really need to know the date. What date is it today? I'm sure if I press I, it will only tell me it's either lie or doubt. I know it already. I just have to guess. Is it... Then again, 6 months. How long does a prescribed drug, how long can it be used? Is it more than 6 months, or does it have to be prescribed? You know, how often would she take that prescribed amphetamine or whatever she had there in that flask? Usually, if you prescribe such small amounts, you hardly prescribe it for a period longer than half a year. So, but I'll just wild guess and say it's a lie. No, I need to get out of this.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
This Benzedrine prescription.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no.
Slow up, slow down.
Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
So let's read it again. Was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped on Benzedrine by day. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up. Strange expression, slow up. Life was too short for her, and you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine. Yeah, okay. So, any additional medications?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Well, I can doubt it.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
All right. I don't see why we have a phone there. Maybe we have a message that the other guy has just arrived. Can we use your phone, miss?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
New object. So, a Hollywood hospital? Receiving hospital, okay. Let's get there. Roy or Ray, you know what to do. Drive me there.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
How do I run? Shift? Ah, yes. Come on.
You can drive.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Maybe. Mortuary. Night entrance. Is it night already? It looked like a day for me. Do not leave prisoners unattended. Morgue is that way.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Viewing gallery, coroner. Let's visit the coroner.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
Ah, here is he.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Roy. His name is
You're
Roy.
the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Wait, I want to see this. So, what exactly did happen to him? What was this 2x4 or whatever he called? He came in this morning, someone stove his head with a lump of 2x4. What is a lump of 2x4? I wish I had a Google and internet access to look it up. 2x4, lump of 2x4. Whatever that is. I found 2 cigarettes. Cigarettes are these injection things. No sign of morphine. Okay, so he had cigarettes, but didn't use them for himself to inject him morphine, so he was not a drug addict. Scratch marks. This doesn't look like scratch marks. This is a totally crushed face. Time of death. An hour or two after Randall girl. One of our killers? Could he be one of our killers? Jimmy LeBlanc.
Come on, you can tell me.
Ah,
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the
Oh.
harmonica and the morphine.
Horner Comet, such a classic harmonica.
Carruthers? Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door.
We've been
Let
expecting
me know how
him.
you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal, thanks for the lead.
So did he say that he found this Horner Comet? His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Let's go to the Hollywood police station then.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
Didn't I set it as a destination? I mean... Is it our current destination? I thought we are in a hospital.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Okay.
Did your parents
Police
ever ask
station.
you to run away from home? And I thought this was such a
Mouthpiece tore
nice area.
strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Interview room? Is he waiting here? No, maybe he's waiting in interview room too.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Thank you. I just need to know where the interview room 2 is.
I want to make comments. You know you made it.
Dispatch room.
Can you identify the man in this picture?
Interview room 2. Interview room 2.
Coroner says it's going to be at least a week to get an ID.
Could be here.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Really? No.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know?
Nope.
Yes. We had relations.
Mm-hmm. Who the hell is Mr. Henderson? Oh yes, the smoking jacket guy.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Oh, that's... Could he be lying so that we can prove it? I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life. We have no proof that he knew Dr. Henderson, right? Because we somehow couldn't speak to Dr. Henderson yet. What do we know about him? We only know what the store owner said, the fashion store owner, that there was husbands, 2 of them somehow, or no? I think I will doubt it as well. Housekeeping statement. Okay.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Why? What proof did we have that he actually knows him? That was a mistake here. I really don't know, Henderson. Well, this sapphire ring probably, but... yeah. Okay, that was too easy, or too careless for me. Burglary suspect LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
What does my intuition say? Remove an answer. I'll ask the community. I can't ask the community. Okay, I doubt it.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved, but like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Coroner says it's going to be at least a week to get him out.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Now, this is going to be interesting.
He's in that car at the lights.
Car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Oh, there he is.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
No! We're losing him.
Never stepped foot in Okinawa. He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Where is he? Oh! I see. I must... he's not traveling in a car now.
I'm going to memorize your name and throw my head away.
Oh. Is he coming back to us? No. Ah, there he is. A travel agency.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
To Mexico City.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City, tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
My God, it's Fabergé.
Huh? Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Wait, I wanted to investigate it, I just pressed the wrong mouse button. What is it?
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Meet with Patrolman Wallace. Wait. Okay, let's... What was... R&I reports the last arresting officer. And what okay, let's go first to the Hollywood police station. You drive me there.
You can drive.
Yes. That's so bad. I didn't look at the Fabergé. I don't know what a Fabergé is.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
I so don't know what is going on here. We're probably going to find the thing he pawned. Black sapphire ring. Look at this.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Fabergé gold cigarette case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Property reported by Mrs. Beverly Eavestrom. Yeah, give me her address.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that death.
Did she report anything else? Eavestrom residence contraband list. Okay, let's go to Hollywood 9th beat.
Oh, and boy, to get me going.
See what was this LeBlanc about?
You know the way. You can drive.
I have only 16 minutes of recording time left. Oh no, some action.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I don't know what to do. Should I point a gun at them and tell them to freeze? Huh? Why are they shooting? Where are they shooting from? Where did you come from, Roy?
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it. You're covered, Phelps.
Am I? Oh, I didn't reload. Who else is here?
Shit, it really hurts.
It really hurts me. Was it what he said? Yeah, I know. I'm not so good at this. It always hurts to do such action
Outstanding
scenes.
warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. Nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Wasn't it the boxer we let go in the last case? New point of interest, yeah, a person of interest, Willie. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the Eavesdrom residence.
You're behind the wheel.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Yes.
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see that connection. Phelps is good.
Nice house.
Yes, it is.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavesdrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
She's Mexican, isn't she?
I am Mrs. Eavesdrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
He wanted to say something
What would
like,
I mind, young man?
whiskey, please.
If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
I thought so. Why is it glowing like this now? So, how many minutes left? 11 minutes left. Okay, let's do this. Read what she said. Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property? 43 pieces, ma'am. I saw only 2. So what's your list of stolen items, Miss Sis?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
$25,000. I shall doubt that.
So you have no idea who did this burglary?
What?
A lot of these cases tend to be inside jobs.
How dare you impugn my character?
Yeah.
And the character of my staff. If you have no further questions, I suggest you leave.
I only wanted to doubt that it was worth $25,000. What? Sucks. It really sucks. I should have saved the game and proceed next session. What do we know about the Fabergé cigarette case? Valued at 10,000. I should have looked it up. So easy. Such a stupid mistake. Very stupid indeed. Talk to her.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Well, I want to really hear more about it.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
Look at it.
I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavesdrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
It totally didn't occur
That's
to
an
me.
outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
I want to see the saving note, please. So why didn't it struck me? Of course. The sapphire ring was reported stolen and we saw sapphire ring on... yeah. I should have noticed. And you see, after about 1 hour and a half, my attention from the case just drops and I'm totally giving up and just let the game lead me through the cases, doing such mess as not even looking up whether I have any information about the cigarette Fabergé in the notebook and stuff like that. It's very stupid mistakes. I could have gotten so much out of this woman. Or maybe so much, not so much, but slightly more. Recovered some of... What did you find? Sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall. Engagement ring. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary? Yes, so save this. Where are we going actually now? I totally forgot. Straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out. Looks like Henry Arnett is somehow involved in these burglaries. So, you drive. Oh, wait, you drive, Roy, Ray, whatever you are. It is not working. Oh, I hate to drive. I hate to drive in this game.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's
Who is
a very
Randall?
good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister.
Randall
You're being
is the-
played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
such a traffic jam at this late time. Why are we stopping in the middle of a junction? Come on, I have little time to record. 1 more minute. I must get to a save point. Here we are, and I hope this is saving now. Saving, I see saving.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Yes, we will quit this and proceed in the next session. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.